I got the belts plastered around my room. Not the ones that I fought for, but small little token ones, just to keep my mind in tune with what the goal is, but just him. I don't focus on the belt, just him.
I want to fight Anthony Joshua, exclusive, because I know that I will beat Anthony Joshua's ass. I know I will
just got knocked out, right?
Yeah.
Well, realistically, it's one of the craziest propositions of all time. You take a guy who just had a boxing match that looks like a sparring match with a 58-year-old Mike Tyson, and then you're going to fight one of the absolute scariest knockout artists in the heavyweight division.
Anthony Joshua isn't playing games anymore, especially now that Jake Paul has stepped into heavyweight business with bold predictions. After Paul publicly claimed he could knock Joshua out early, the former unified heavyweight champion confronted him with a cold, calculated stare that instantly shifted the energy in the room. No smiles, no jokes, just tension. Witnesses described Joshua as calm, but clearly irritated. The kind of calm that usually comes seconds before violence in the ring. Jake tried to stand his ground, but the difference in size, experience, and aura made one thing obvious. He had awakened a giant.
Let's go!
Jake Paul may talk a big game online, but when he finally stood face to face with Anthony Joshua, everything changed. The confidence, the swagger, the bold knockout claims, all of it faded the moment he realized just how intimidating Joshua truly is in person. Standing inches away, Jake's posture shifted. His eyes dropped for a split second, and fans instantly noticed the crack in his bravado. Joshua didn't yell, didn't threaten, didn't even smirk. He just stared Jake down with the calm intensity of a man who's been in real wars inside the ring.
He's going to get battered. He's going to get absolutely...
You're preaching to the choir, bro.
Annihilated.
Yeah, take it to just as they turn to the side. That's it, just there. And watch Jake. He looks at him, keeps looking, and then Joshua looks back. Yeah.
Jeez.
Great.
I just,
Joshua is taking a significant gamble by agreeing to fight Jake Paul. And for many experts, the stakes go beyond the ring. They're about his legacy. Former heavyweight Dave Allen cautioned that if Paul even lands a punch, it could diminish everything Joshua has achieved. Critics argue the fight is motivated purely by money, though promoter Eddie Hearn defended the decision, saying, "You can't eat legacy." The concern is growing that Joshua might trade his hard-earned reputation for a payday. And if things go wrong, he risks being remembered less as a boxing great and more as someone chasing a lucrative spectacle. The fight has become a high-risk, high-reward moment for AJ.
I do believe it because AJ is involved, and I think AJ struggled to he's going to take enough flack over this, but again, it's money talk. So I think AJ will struggle because it is an Owen situation. If he goes in there, Jake Paul lasts the distance. What does he tell you about AJ? Apart from he's just earned an extra 15 million quid. If he goes there and struggles with Jake Paul, then what do you say about AJ? No, your heydays are well and truly over. If he goes in there and knocks him out, then I'll say that's to be expected. So the glory, there's probably not much glory in it, apart from the haters of Jake Paul to say, right, I've got rid of this kid. I think it's very brave of Jake Paul. So now the problem child has got us to believe this fight's actually happening. So now you've got our attention. So now you've got to back up the boast. It's not about, you're not playing tiddlywink. This is the only game you can't play. You can play football, golf, tennis.
Meanwhile, the fight could be seriously dangerous or even life-threatening for Jake Paul. Rising heavyweight Moses Atama even urged Paul to weigh his health over the money, warning that a misjudged punch could have long-term consequences. Meanwhile,
A lot of boxing fans will think this is a massive stain on his career and a bit of an embarrassment. Now, you two have done it. I'm sure you would both fight Jake Paul tomorrow, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but we're both retired, and we'll be looking at it saying still an easy fight because he can't box, he's useless. So it's risk reward, minimum risk, massive reward. So of course we'd fight Jake.
No, but you say that it's a big risk, Carl. Big risk.
I'm not having that.
Big risk. If you don't go and annihilate him in the first 30 seconds,
yeah, it's fixed.
Can you right? It's fixed. Oh, he's pulling him round.
Yeah.
He's talking about me fighting him though. So would you think that was fixed if I didn't go and annihilate him? 11 years retired. I think that's the point George makes. He always does a little dig and says,
No, but
you might struggle with Jake Paul.
say you go out there and it's a tough fight for you. You can say, well, what would you expect? I haven't boxed for 11 years. But then it's like, it's hard, isn't it? It's hard to do. Do you want that?
Nobody thinks any less.
You've got the best ending.
Yeah, I've got
to your career.
Definitely.
So,
Nobody thinks any less of Mike Tyson because he lost to Jake Paul.
He was 58 years old.
Yeah, exactly. So
he's in hospital a week before.
Listen, I've been retired 11 years, and I'd still go in there, in my opinion, and whoop him. I don't think it'd be hard at all. So listen, he won't fight me. He's pretending he don't know who I am now, for a start. So he's thought.
How can he not know who you are?
Froch means business.
Former pro Amir Khan bluntly said Joshua could hurt him badly. There could be brain damage.
Joshua knows he's finished at any sort of elite level or world level. He won't be trying to go down the world title level anymore. This is just a cash out. So good luck to him. Fair play to him. But hopefully when he's finished this fight, he'll be honest with us and say, listen, I've milked it, I've creamed it. I've had an unbelievable touch at the end of my career. I mean, he's already had an outrageous touch, hasn't he, with the involvement of Saudi Arabia. And now he's just creaming it at the end. He's got fake Paul, which is massive. Great for AJ, fair play to him. Anybody would do the same at the end of the career he's had. You know, he's not an elite heavyweight, is he? He's never going to come back and become a world champion.
Former champ Carl Froch agrees, arguing that a bout with Paul could tarnish AJ's reputation, suggesting that he's no longer on track for Hall of Fame level greatness. At the same time, AJ has made it clear he cares deeply about his long-term health, saying his legacy would be that I walked out healthy.
And I think Joshua sparked him out in like 2 rounds. Really? Why do you look surprised when I don't?
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying.
Come on, bro. You're fighting like one of the best heavyweight fighters in the world against a YouTuber. Like, come on. Like, respect the sport of boxing. And if AJ has to go in there and show these influencers that, listen, you can't fuck about with boxing. You know what I mean? Someone's gonna get hurt badly, and this could be one of the first fights where a fighter gets hurt badly, because if you look at the size difference and the power difference, I mean, bro, there could be brain damages going on there. I mean, AJ could hurt him badly, you know.
When you look at Francis Ngannou, who's one of the most fearsome combat stars there is. I know it's MMA, but we saw what AJ did to Ngannou. So,
and that's why you don't look. You can't be surprised if AJ's going to do the same to what's it called again?
Bookmakers have made Anthony Joshua the heavy favorite against Jake Paul, with typical odds showing Joe's interview.
BetOnline.ag, Jake Paul is plus 600 against Anthony Joshua, who's minus 1,000. So for those that don't know how this works, if you bet $100 on Jake Paul, you get $600 back. But you have to bet $1,000 on Anthony Joshua to get $100 back.
Right. Anthony's a big favorite based on those numbers.
A huge favorite.
Yeah.
A huge favorite. 10-1 odds. What do you think will happen? Originally, Jake Paul was supposed to fight Gervonta, who was also very heavily favored, but he was much smaller. Anthony Joshua was a lot bigger. He's actually bigger than Jake Paul, and a top-notch boxer at that.
I just want to say I like the Paul brothers a lot. I wish Jake is best. I hope Jake wins.
Okay. Do you think he'll win?
I think he'll win.
Really? Are you willing to bet that he'll win?
I would bet Jake wins.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you going to bet that Jake wins?
Yeah, I'm going to bet Jake wins.
Okay. 6-1 odds.
Yeah, I'll bet.
How much do you think you'll put down? This is not me and you betting, by the way. How much are you going to put down on Jake Paul?
I don't think any amount that I'll be allowed to bet is going to move my needle enough. So I think more I'm going to bet just to show a little love. I put $1,000 on Jake.
Okay, so you'll get 6,000 at best. So this is just spending money.
Yeah, I think it's just for fun. I just want to support the homie. I just want to see him win.
Okay.
I want to see everyone make money. I don't think anything I bet. I mean, I don't even know how much can I really bet realistically. Let's say I put
100,000.
100,000 and win 600. I don't think the risk of 100,000 is worth it.
It's a lot of risk.
It's a lot of risk.
It's a lot of risk.
I don't think it's worth it.
I mean, because he has to actually win, not just survive all whatever many rounds.
Even if he does win, I don't. You know, when I used to gamble, it was a full-time job. You know, it was never like for entertainment, and this is for pure entertainment.
Yes.
So to spend $100,000 to have some fun, the same fun I can have without spending $100,000.
Yeah, you can have the same fun for $1,000.
Yeah.
Or $100 at that, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, these odds are